All right, welcome to the Afcon special with Ayomikun and Blessing. Blessing, how are you today?
I'm fine, good afternoon.
All right, we saw the first game between Equatorial Guinea and Nigeria, and we saw the result. It ended in a 1-1 draw. But then before the game, we were building up to that game, and the performance of the Nigerian team, the paparazzi, the everything, but then they play 1-1 draw.
I think you should have started off with asking me on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay,
how will I rate Nigeria? See, I'm going to ask myself, so Blessing, how am I going to rate Nigeria? I'm giving them, okay, that is too harsh. 1 over 10. Guy, did you see the PR?
I saw the PR.
Did you see the dressing? Did you see the, let's do it again, everything? Okay, at the back of my mind, I knew it that they were just going to fuck us up. But I went there with faith, believing that all things are possible. Yes, God can change impossibilities to possible. And they ended up disappointing us. Imagine. Look at chances. We had 8, like, if not 10, 8 good chances. Yeah. And 5, like we would have scored 5 minutes goal without them even scoring 1. They went there with pride. Imagine. It is well. It is really well with us.
All right,
all
right. Our next game will be against Ivory Coast, the host. That should be on Thursday. Are we expecting any surprises from the Super Eagles?
If not to disappoint us again, because initially the host country, when they played, they scored. They won their match. And did you see this? Did you see the stats? Did you see the possession? Okay, going back, but we ended up disgracing. We ended up just not pulling our best because we didn't really give our best. So if we are to go into the game against the host country, yes, it's still going to. Is it that they beat us?
Or a draw again. All right, let's go to the streets and let's seek people's opinion about how they feel during the first game and the game that we'll be playing against Ivory Coast. Let's enjoy the moment. We'll be right back. Nigeria. How will you describe the performance of Nigeria?
Well, I would say Nigeria was pretty lucky to have gone with a draw, actually, because I would say it was a terrible start being our first game, and I wasn't expecting something like that. I would have expected a better performance from Nigeria, because watching the game, Equatorial Guinea really pressed well. In fact, they scored first.
Yeah.
And we had to. I think it's been something peculiar to Nigeria. We always want to have the other team scoring first. And even if we score first, we start defending, maintaining that one goal. So I think we can still do better.
All right, our next game is against the host Ivory Coast. What are we expecting?
Well, watching the Ivory Coast game, they performed really well, and I would expect that Nigeria would perform better than their game against Equatorial Guinea. I am hoping that will come home with a win.
Thank you very much for.
Nigeria to underrate wọn. Ẹgbẹ́ Nigeria ní star players ní gbogbo ẹ̀, but àwọn Guinea yẹn wọ́n kò sí big player. Àwọn dẹ̀ ti wà determined ju Nigeria lọ pé ẹni tá a fẹ́ lọ bá play yìí giant ní ọjọ́ ká ìtẹ̀ morale. Nigeria ti underdog ní Guinea jẹ́ pé màá nà Guinea now. So ẹ lè fi ẹni tó prepare tó fẹ́ lọ bá champion jà àti ẹni tó jẹ́ champion tó ti fojú underdog, so ẹni tó jẹ́ underdog ló máa prepare. So mo dẹ̀ rò pé ìyẹn gan ló máa yẹ kí Nigeria nà Côte d'Ivoire. tó Nàìjíríà máa ti wà fully prepared. Mistake tó ti ṣe ní àná yẹn ìjẹta yẹn kò ní fẹ́ kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ máa gbà underdog ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀ wípé any single mistake lọ́la òun bọ̀ nílé ni ó ti já nìyẹn. So gbogbo nǹkan ní Nàìjíríà máa fi irun pé òun make sure láti na Côte d'Ivoire lọ́la, and besides Côte d'Ivoire ó kọ́ ní orúkọ Côte d'Ivoire Drogba ni kò ń ṣe Côte d'Ivoire Drogba ló fẹ́ play, Côte d'Ivoire average player tí kọ̀ọ̀kan nu wọn tí wọ́n tọ́ àwọn Nigerian players. So tó ṣe rí nìyẹn. So Nàìjíríà máa na Côte d'Ivoire at least 1-0 or 2-1.
So we are here with beautiful Gifty and this afternoon. So please, I want to ask, what is your take on the game between Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea?
Okay, they started well actually with the first goal and the rest, but later I don't really like the way they played. Felt like they were playing nonsense at the end, but I feel like the keeper for the Guinea country actually it was very good. So I think that was one of the reasons that was one of the problems that we had, that they were not scoring at the end of the game.
Okay, like you had a problem with our goalkeeping or?
Yes, our goalkeeper, I'm not sure it's so good. But the other Guinea keeper, I felt like he was very, very good. So goals were not coming. They tried, they attempted so many times. We kept going back to the post, but goals were not just coming in.
All right, given like we are having our next match probably tomorrow with the host country, yes. Okay, on Thursday with the host country. So what are your takes? Like, what are the chances? What do you see? Do you see any hope for Nigeria that will be able to, make it at least maybe, get to the next stage?
And let's be hopeful. We might get to, we will. Let's just believe that we will. It might not be bad, and they might work harder. So let's see.
Okay, if I am to ask you to predict like the game, if I'm to ask you to predict, what's the prediction?
We will win. Don't worry.
Score
2
against or for us?
For us against them.
All right, thank you, Gifty. Thank you very much.
All right, it was interesting. We caught up with some guys and we had their opinion. But let's be realistic. Our next game against the host. And talking about some players in that Nigerian team, we saw Victor Osimhen. It makes a very important chance in our game against Equatorial Guinea. And on social media, it was, being bullied on social media. So, moving forward against Ivory Coast, are we seeing a top performance from Victor Osimhen?
All right, okay. I'll be optimistic right now, because, when we hit the street, I felt motivated. I felt captivated. I felt people vibe. I felt the pride that they have in Nigeria team. So I'm tuning into that spirit now, and I'm choosing to believe that, all right, we are going to do well.
Okay, quick one, your prediction.
Okay, 2-0.
2-0.
Yes.
In favor of Nigeria, right?
Yes, in favor of Nigeria.
Okay, I think I have a different opinion.
Okay, well, so let's get it.
I think it will be a draw because I believe playing against Ivory Coast at home, the fans, everything, the quality in the Ivory Coast team, I think it will be difficult for us to, get it.
No. I choose to differ, like, to,
We see.
Seriously, I choose not to. I'll be prideful in your country for
It's
once.
not about being faithful. It's about being realistic.
Nigeria,
Football is about
okay,
being
now
realistic.
let's be realistic now. We have the top team, we have top
We have
players.
top
And I
players.
believe that they are going to go into this match, like, fully prepared this time around. Because we can't afford to have a draw. We can't afford to have a draw. No. We have to
win the game.
Yes, we have to win the game.
All right, guys, we'll be back here again to discuss after that game. My name is Ayomikun again, and I have blessing with me doing this together. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep supporting the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's do this again.
Let's do it again.
And Cameroon defend for this second half, and what a strike! What an unbelievable goal from JJ!